We are live. Welcome to another episode of The Ruski Show, starring me, your host, Ruski. All right, sorry about last night. I'm not gonna lie, honestly, I fell asleep. I can't help myself. I was tired, and well, here we are. I'm awake, well rested. I didn't give myself enough sleep. I woke up early yesterday, went to bed late the night before. And I know I was supposed to do a show every day, but chalk it up to mental health day. I needed rest. But I'm back now. And the topic of today is connections. Connection. A relationship with a person, person or idea that is associated with something else. So you can have connections with yourselves, a plan, a stage that hopefully advances you, progresses your life further. Also can be a synonym, networking. Yeah, but relationships have a lot to do with connections. So who do we connect with, or what? Why do we have connections? Can you be connected to the complete opposite? Birds of a feather flock together, or opposites attract? I think we pair with both. Um, they say man cannot live off of bread alone, meaning we have to have relationships. Even the Bible says, forget not the gathering of the brethren. And that's why I'm here on YouTube. It's a connection. Whether to advance who you are or to fill a void. Some people do that as well. It's good to have connections. And it's not so good to burn bridges. I'm sure we all burned a bridge or two. But it's always good to keep the connection alive, keep the door open. That's why on this show, I don't badmouth anybody. Try not to, at least. Don't think I have. I welcome all. I meet. We all like content creators, influencers, whatever you want to call it, people that do shows lives on YouTube. You're gonna meet people. You're gonna meet people that dislike the other people that you know. That happens to me. And I try to stay neutral, like Switzerland. You're only hurting yourself if you cut off people. Try to inspire. Try to have those positive connections. Even if the person you're dealing with is negative, you try to stay positive. Most of the time, people come around. People like to see the shit show. They like to see a car wreck. But honestly, people like positivity. People do. Still have that faith and hope that people do anyways. That's why in this show, just because someone doesn't like me or is mad at me right now, won't last forever. I believe if I stay on this road, this path, being philosophical, and I honestly do think that mental health has a strict tie with philosophy, or at least the philosophy that I do. Positive. Think about life. Think about these words. Put them into action. Or some of the words that some of the topics I've discussed. Like manipulation. We want to keep that away. That's not positive. But I bring that up for us to be aware. It's good to have a connection. That's That's why I said to Jen, she's welcome. She asked me yesterday. I was in Dudley's chat. She asked me if she was welcome. Everyone's welcome as long as you're respectful. So that's why I dropped the link, just in case someone wants to pop in. And I don't allow negativity on my panel. That's not what my panel is. And I bet people myself, I know most of the people that I've done, except for the exception of AC. I haven't been to his show like much. So I took a gamble, but it paid off because that was actually a positive thing. He was respectful. So I built a connection with him. I'll go into his show. I'll be a viewer, and I'll stay positive. That's what you should do in anybody's chats. That's why I'm welcome in most places that I go to. Because when I leave here, I'm no longer the host. I'm the spectator. And for me, I try to stay positive. I'm more quirky and more animated when I go on other people's panels, but in chat, try to maintain a respect level. There is that. That'll probably be my next show. Respect. And to keep a connection, you have to have that. Hello, Bridget. How are you? Do you notice something? Do you notice something, Bridget? There you go. And keep everyone in mind. Try to at least. Yeah, I won't be giving those out that much. You got the Wrencher, the Shield. Yeah, there's not going to be too many people that have that. So, and they can be taken away just as easily as they were given. That's for one. Yeah, I skip a day, and yeah, that's I've been getting that. A couple of people called me out. I felt bad. I was tired, and honestly, I was in somebody's live yesterday. It drained me. I ain't gonna lie. I shouldn't have done that. What kept me positive the 5 days is I didn't go on anybody else's panels, and if you haven't done lives, if you're not a content creator, let me tell you, it does take a toll on you. It does. If you don't think it does, well, I guess you haven't done it. If you don't believe it does, trust me, it does. Any thoughts of electoral materialism in reference to connection and philosophy? That is a good question. What's your take on it, Petty Dragonfruit? I'd like to hear you seem educated. I would like to hear and read your thought. So you let me know. By the way, we all have room for learning, so myself included. You can learn from anyone. Someone that's more intelligent than you, someone that's less. There's always room for improvement for everyone. You can learn something from just about anyone. Yeah, so I don't know if going into daytime is a smart move. I felt like I needed to go early. I planned on going live last night around 7, and then I think I was eating, so I put it off. And then after that, I was like, all right, gonna go live at 8 or 9, and I just got tired and sleepy, and I didn't go live. Instead of like deleting the broadcast, I kept it up. I'm like, I'll go live tomorrow. They'll be fine. So I think honestly, I get more viewers at night. I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at the numbers right now, not so great. So I just gotta. Although I feel more well rested right now. Hopefully, people will do the replay. Gang. Yeah. How am I using Connect? I have a job. I have a job, Bridget. I have a data plan. That like I pay for my cell phone bill. That's how. Hello, Whitney. How are you? Yes, Whitney. I did you the favor of giving you a wrench. Now I want you to do me a favor and hit that link. I want to talk to the one and only Whitney Lee. Come on, Whitney. Hit the link. If you need me to drop it, it's already up there, but I can drop it again. I will drop it again. Let's see here. All right. Don't give me an excuse, Whitney. Don't. No. I give you the wrench. I don't want to hear any excuses. I just want to see you click the link. I'm seeing my backstage. And let's see. There it is. I think it went through. Yeah, there it went through. Cool. Oh, connection. When you said connection, why did I thought you were talking about my phone connection for a second. And we're on the topic of connection. Wow. Where was my head at for a second? Anyways. Oh, Whitney has a job with clients, but you have clients and you're listening to the show, like, so your clients can hear my voice right now. Hello, clients. How are you? All right. You know what, Whitney? All right, I'll do the show now, but I'm going to try to make. When are you off? What time are you off? Because the time that you give me that you say you're off, I'm going to do a live tonight, 2 hours from the time that you get off, and I expect you to. I'm going to do a bonus. How about that? Whitney Lee has inspired me to do a bonus because I missed yesterday. I'm going to go today. I'm going to make up for it. I'm going to make up for it, and I'm going to go live, and Whitney Lee will be on my show. Won't you, Whitney? I don't have a 9 to 5. Well, when are you available? When are you? You know what? You're available now, Whitney. How about that? How about that? I only do half-hour shows, Whitney. It's not that big. Take a lunch break. I'm sure Petty Dragonfruit and Bridget would love to meet you and hear from you. No, they would. I know I would. All right, back to connection. See, oh, speaking of connection, there was a time where Whitney didn't like me, tried to make me her low-cow. If you don't know what a low-cow is, it goes moo. And it pours out milk or something. I don't know. And guess what? Won her over with positivity, with these philosophy streams. Whitney became a fan. We'll talk about the controversial topics such as love and other things. And she became a fan. So you can always, I think, referencing my power of positivity from a couple nights ago, whatever you do, that wasn't just a one-time show. I try to do it every episode. No, it wasn't. You never trolled me, Whitney? No? The least? Okay. Whitney is actually a really good troll. Really, really. She makes a lot of enemies. Most of them, 99% are women. 99. Whitney has gone to war with the likes of Andrea Nose and Dr. Bambi Palermo, right? You battled Dr. Bambi Palermo, didn't you, Whitney? Oh, yes, you did. Fun to watch. Not fun to participate in, but fun to watch. Oh, Bridget, you laugh now. Whitney's a tigress. Those are fun times, I'll tell you that much. Oh, and I swear, I think Jasmine, that was probably the most fun, watching Whitney. Oh, Bambi liked you, but you turned. That's something you shouldn't admit to. I mean, fuck it. You turned on her. I thought it was the other way, right? Because, well, Bambi's a horrible person. I thought she would have turned on you. Oh, okay. See, was William right? Do I got to watch out for you? William was trying to warn me about you, Whitney Lee. William was. swear he had a crush on you, but they made it a whole big Jen, Dudley, and William. They told me that I should date you. They said we should go on a date together. And I told them, Canada's far. That it? Oh, it's a controversial topic in philosophy that can end up having one talk in circles about the subject in regards to someone trying to call me out. That's funny, Petty. You keep tuning in, though. You keep listening. Thank you. Thank you for being here. So what is the best way to connect to somebody? How do you connect to somebody? I think not all at once, but divulging personal interests, aspects of your life. No call it. It's actually true. I know. I was just joking with you. No. I know you didn't mean me, Petty Dragonfruit. I know you didn't mean me. It's fine. But I was actually calling out Winnie Lee. I was telling her to get her ass up here. But no. Fine. I don't need a co-host. She would just be a guest. It is. Making connections is hard work. Keeping a relationship, whatever that means to you. A relationship is not just romantic, and it actually irritates me when I say relationship. People automatically assume it means, well, no, you have relationships with your brother, your mom, your dad, your sister, your friends. Those are relationships. People just automatically assume it's not platonic. That's why she's interested in me. She lowered her standards. Well, thank you, Whitney Lee, for lowering your standards and getting close and connecting with with me. Good. Internet is important. Yeah. Yes, your digital footprint is very important. It's really hard to keep a clean presence on any type of social media, really. It's hard. That's work. Having people respect you, keep having them come back. Yeah. Are you saying Bambi is Dr. Palermo is jealous and envious of you, Whitney? Yeah, I understand. It's all right. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Hopefully, me giving you the blue wrench, the blue shield. Hopefully, people are not going to become very angry with it, but they are. You do one thing wrong, I swear, or one thing that's slightly controversial, one thing people don't like, they attack you, don't they, Winnie? Or attack the person in general. Holy crap. We'll see what controversy this arises. You know, people think, never mind. I'll keep going with the word connection. See, especially if you're like a troll. Like if you're a troll, that's even harder. If you put out, I'm not saying Whitney, if you put out negativity, it's harder to develop connections. People are not going to trust you as much. That's the thing. Are you reliable? Are you trustworthy? Do people want to connect with you? And what do you have to offer? What do you have to offer for someone to want to connect with you? What do you see in other people to connect with? Similar styles, interests. That's IRL. Connecting with people outside of the internet. Same fundamental politics, religion, even what you wear. Your like status to elevate. But we all try to have deep, meaningful connections, don't we? We try. I trust that you are reliable and trustworthy, Whitney. You haven't turned me wrong yet. Yet. Ah. And enemies today, but will you connect with them tomorrow? Can you? Will you? Will you try? Do you want to? Will Whitney Lee become friends with Jen Bailey? That's what I want to know. That's what everyone wants to know. Little pokey poke. Pokey poke. I'm being funny. All right. Being funny. We have to smile and laugh once in a while. We try to make these connections because we want to have friends, right? We want to have people that are close with, we want to bond with, we want to grow with. It doesn't have to be a spouse. It could be just a friend. You grow with your friends. You grow with your siblings, your parents. You have a mother-son or a father-daughter type of relationship, but it grows into friendship, when you turn into an adult, like past age of 18, 21, whatever. Your parents can become your friends. Connections develop. Someone asked me, how do I meet these? Nope. Nah. Nope. I only read half of that. I can't finish the whole one. Remember, Whitney, you're a mod of mine. You have to reflect how I am. We stay positive, Whitney. Stay positive. And I kind of do expect you, there hasn't been negative comments yet, but when there are, that wrenches for a reason, Benny. You understand. Just keep these keep the door. That's what I like to do. I like to keep the doors open when I connect to someone. I've been in the drama sector quite a while, and not everyone is all bad. Yeah, no, I was just joking. I was. I like to, but for me, I like to keep the doors open. And she is welcome in here anytime as long as, everyone's respectful. I hold the same policies for everyone. For everyone. Like if William comes in here, I expect him to be polite to you and myself and everyone. Yeah. Positivity. That's how I want to connect with people. That's my main focus, to help. We should help. I feel like there's more drama channels than there are channels that help people. I'm trying to change that. I guess it's. Oh, okay. All right. Well, you go do your work, and maybe I will be live. Hit me up on my IG, Whitney. Pretty sure. I don't know if you know. I'll find you, Whitney. Quickly, drop your IG. Drop your IG. Do it now. Do it now. All right. Whatever. I'll talk one way or the other. But thank you for coming by. Thanks, Whitney. All right. I want to say I've made more positive connections on here than the negative ones. I still, even for the people I'm not cool with today, want to keep the doors open. Got to be humble. I'm okay with apologizing if they're cool with accepting. And it does it takes two. Not everyone's all bad. No, not everyone's all good. When you make a connection and someone does you wrong, or you do someone wrong, admit to it. You got to be humble. Got to be modest. And it's okay to say you're sorry. I don't like it when people say sorry is a sign of weakness. Maybe for you, maybe you're weak and you need to tell yourself that. But when you're wrong, stop with that prideful shit. It gets old real fast. Your pride will get you into trouble. philosophy in general. Philosophy in general. Sorry. It's just what I've known and seen. No, philosophy in general. You're right. I'll keep it. I won't be in specifics. In general. Thank you for. Feel like I want to give you a wrench. Actually, you speak. You're very intelligent. I think you can keep me on my toes and keep me grounded. That's what I like. Should always keep yourself grounded. But it's good to make. We're making a connection here. Petty Dragonfruit might get a wrench. I like it. Like his or her style. Don't know if it's a he or she. It doesn't matter, I guess. Yeah, no, it's not about drama channels. I'm just saying of people who I know. Hey, in real life, yeah, maybe I should keep that private as well. I'm not going to talk about things IRL. No, that's. But I do like to make positivity. That's my thing. All right, Bridget, you take care. I try not to give too. I think Bridget and Whitney are the only ones that have a wrench. Petty Dragonfruit, I think you might get one. Start you off with the standard. I don't need too many mods because I try to mod it myself. Although I don't have a lot, to tell you the truth, I haven't connected with a lot. I try to keep to myself. It's just I feel safer that way. I'm not more of an introvert than an extrovert, you know. But I like to watch live right now by myself. Show you. This is where I come to think. This is my thinking grounds, my playing grounds. Look right into the sun. Sorry. This is where I do a lot of thinking. Just sit on the sand, ponder the meaning of life. Think about why we act a certain way. I like to connect. This is where I connect to myself. I do a lot of alone time, and it's good for mental health. I did want to talk about that, and I'll just pepper that in every episode. Won't dwell on it, but I'll pepper it in. Like, this is what helps me. Being out here alone, just with your thoughts. That's how I do the show. It's how I find peace, centers me, all that good stuff. I used to do meditation and yoga. I probably should do that. No, not live, but probably should do that on my own time. I think it'll help me concentrate. Oh. So, yeah. I know. It's awesome. Good weather is very. Yeah. So I used to live in DC area. Travel all the way from Maryland to DC to Virginia, and it is very cold there. There's two beaches that are relatively close to each other. Ocean City Beach, which is in Maryland, and then there's Virginia Beach, and the beaches up north are nothing like the beaches down here in Florida. Here in Florida, you get white sand. Up there, it's like yellowish, brownish. Vitamin D is always, yeah, that's right. You can get vitamin D other than milk. The sun. That's why I'm like, man, I'm living out here, man. It makes happiness is definitely here. You will find that here in Florida. You'll find it in a beach. If you don't find it in Panama City Beach, you can find it in Miami Beach. You can't find it in Miami Beach, you can go to a beach in Orlando, Tampa, West Palm Beach. You can find it. Trust me. Where I'm at is not as warm as the other cities that I've mentioned. I'm kind of up north. Oh, in the northern part of Florida. Yeah. Yeah, can't. No, nope. Canada, no, 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 no. I think you and I are just going to be friends online, Whitney. I ain't going to Canada, and I doubt you're coming down to Florida. No, thank you. That is way too cold. No, 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 not me. We're wait, planning to go to Florida. Well, you should come again. It's nice. If you've been to Florida, you know it's nice as hell here. I connect to Florida. I do. I never felt a real connection to my own home. I lived in the DC area for 39 years of my life. 39. I did not feel connected to that place. No, it was too cold. I didn't feel it was the right fit for me at all. I just wanted to leave. And at first I wanted to go to Hawaii, and then found out that's expensive to live in. And then I was like, maybe we'll go to California. And not. Then I did a little bit of research. Not my thing. It has California has nice weather, but it's not me. And then it didn't take long for Florida to pop in my mind. I was like, yeah, I think that's where housing is in Canada. Not only is it cold as hell, or hell's hot, isn't it? Not only is it cold, cold, cold. Canada has high price. No, no. I'm pretty sure Justin Trudeau is a tranny. I'm kidding. That's a joke. Kidding. Um, I think for the most part, Petty Dragon Fruit, you're correct. But there are. Let's talk about mental health for a little bit. I know everyone has heard the term seasonal depression. I mean, yes, happiness is within, but weather affects your mood. Like, trust me when I tell you this, it does. Weather affects your mood. I'd rather be on a beach with the sun than, you know, in a rural area where you're surrounded by buildings and it's cold. 32, 18 degrees. Yeah. I've lived there for 39 years. No, no. It takes a toll on you. Sorry, like I'm trying to read the comments, but the sun is glaring down on my phone, thus making me squint. And yeah, you think I'm joking? Are you kidding me? That's how bright it is. And like I had to choose the area right where the sun is beaming down on me. I couldn't have walked 100 feet or 100 yards to my right or left. Nope, I had to choose this area. I mean, it's nice to look at. Tell you what, if Whitney comes on my if Whitney comes on my show later on, she agrees to it, then I'll go live again. But for now, we'll continue the connection. And I feel connected to people, to my chatters. I try. You got to be warm and open to everyone. I try that. Happiness does come from within, to a point. But then again, can't people around you, besides weather, can't people around you mold and, change your happiness, put you in a rough spot? Like, I don't have kids, but kids make certain people happy. Pets can make certain people happy. Your marriage, hello. You're either happy in your marriage or you're not, right? That is true, Petty Dragon Fruit. Oh, yep. No, you're totally right. Hmm. Yeah, I think you get a wrench. You come with the. I'm gonna have to give you a wrench later when I end the live, but I got you. People can hurt. Yes, that's what I. That's see. Bridget speaks with experience. Happiness comes within, but outside surroundings can definitely play on it. You know, can make you slightly happy. You gotta, and just like connections is a choice, happiness. I think happiness is a choice. You choose to be happy, right? Am I right? I feel like I'm right. I feel like that everything that you do, how you feel is a choice. Is it gonna let it bother you? If something bothers you, you're gonna let it bother you, or you're gonna choose to let it bother you. And for how long are you gonna choose that for? Or are you gonna choose to be happy? Move on, and you have to do things. Not just choose it, you have to do things to make yourself happy. If happiness is a choice, it kind of is, you have to put action and effort and work into it. Happiness is work, I think. Frequency is huge, agreed. Other people can alter your moods. That's true. That's when you need to, $ is in my vision, more self-work to shield the negative. Yes. So you have to be intelligent. Intellect comes with happiness. I think it does. I think you're right. Can choose. Nothing wrong with being guarded. I think that comes with age, experience, wisdom, and knowledge. Everyone's going to get hurt eventually. Everyone. So we're going to hurt people and people are going to hurt us. We don't want to. What's going to happen? We're all guilty of it. Every single one of us. But it's what you do. It's how you connect to people. You choose your actions. Even if someone does an action to you which is negative, your reaction, that defines your character, that defines your personality, that defines who you are. Reacting, and yes, your initial actions. Your initial actions defines you, defines your character. We all want to say we're not bad people. I feel like we all should want to do the correct thing in life. All fell short of the glory of God, don't we? We do. Experiences turn into lessons that in the end, $ in my way, look like blessings. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Petty Dragonfruit. Well, I'm going to cut it off here. And I might go live again to make up for yesterday. Whitney, hit me up on IG. And thank you for all tuning in. Until the next time, YouTube, this has been the Ruski Show. And I'm your host, me, Ruski, saying, till the next time, YouTube, take care of yourselves and each other. And I'm out.